for me, it really started with me liking boys. And I was like, hey, like somebody likes me. I'm not like just this ugly duckling, in my family.
You're isolated. You're homeschooled, so you don't
isolated. And you just go to church and you're homeschooled. Like that's about it. And I got a job when I was like 15 because I just wanted to get out of the house so bad. And then I found like I was just like flirting all the time and I loved the attention. And you know what I realized? Like once I went through like my love languages, I was like, oh, I love physical touch. Like, and I don't get that at home.
No one's
like,
saying, you're my sweetheart, I love you.
All I see is like my mom being depressed and my dad is like not there mentally, So I'm just like, and then I know my other brothers and sisters went through their own things. But once I kind of really started figuring out like what I loved and what made me feel loved, I could see like where I wasn't getting that.
Yep.
And that's where therapy comes in.
Yeah.
But it's really nice to like reflect and kind of build like the puzzle piece back. And you're like, oh, okay. Like I really understand that better now. So
you create in a lot of ways a false sense of love or security.
That's it.
And I know this because I experienced it, coming from a traumatized background, not feeling affirmed in certain ways, you start looking for substitutes to like make you feel whole. And I did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So you're a teenager, you're chasing boys and enjoying the attention that boys are giving you. How are mom and dad, do they know about this? Are they finding out? Or
they didn't find out for a while. I'm going to share something really deep that I've never talked about, but I do feel comfortable now after I've like kind of gone through therapy, and I'm reading this amazing book called Soul Care. Really amazing book. So, but it really explained a lot to me. So my introduction into sex was when I was 13. Wow. I was molested by this person who my parents let into our home because he was like a 16-year-old kid. And my parents wanted to like basically adopt him because he had a really horrible home life. Like I'm talking heavy drugs. And so they felt really sorry for him, but didn't really know him. And I was taken advantage of by him. And 13 years old, like I had no idea what any of that was. Like I didn't know what I was feeling. I was just like, okay, like, and I didn't tell my parents until I was like 16, but they didn't even need to be told. They knew something was wrong. Like I was sneaking out of the window at like 2 a.m, coming back at 4 or 5 a.m., and just acting so wild, like crazy. Like I started working like a 40 hour a week job at like 16. And I know you're not supposed to do that, but like my boss let me because I was a great worker because I just needed purpose. Like I needed something to hang on to because I didn't want to go back home. I was like, let me work, let me make some money, let me buy a car for myself, like I need freedom. I felt like a caged bird, and I just like stuck in this cycle of homeschooling and church going. And I didn't like my church. And like, I was just like, dang, I'm so stuck. Like it grips you. And it's like horrible as a teenager to feel like that. I didn't have any friends. Like, I don't know, like my siblings were my friends, and that's like not cool.
They have their own trauma.
They really do. Like they really do. And we took it out on each other for sure. But
yeah, first of all, let me say, I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's okay.
And no, I say that because I was also molested by a older teenage girl when I was a little boy. And I shove it in the back of my brain because as a kid, you don't know how to process it, but you get older and you realize how it has negatively affected you in so many ways. And I just want to say, like, the reason why I say I'm sorry that happened to you is because I want you to like feel the same weight lifted off that I felt in knowing like, oh, some of the decisions I made that were not healthy decisions are not just a product of me just being
Oh, I fully realized that. Just being a crazy hormonal teenager.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. Like, I was like, dang, I'm just whack, man. Like, what is wrong with me? Yeah. My parents made me feel like that, like, until I told them. And then they just threw me into therapy with like an 80-year-old woman. And I was like, this helps, Gosh. So, and like, I kind of told her a little bit, but then she just said that like my introduction to sex was so dark and perverted that it's like, twisting the way I see sex.
Yes.
And it's not proper. It's not pure.
Yep.
It is not the way you're supposed to go about it. But I was like having, sex at like, I started having sex at like 15. And it was just like, I needed that attention.
Yep.
Like I craved it. I didn't even know what I craved, but I knew I needed some love, from somebody.
And it's taken out of the context of like it being spiritual and meaningful because someone already took it from you.
Yeah, it's gone.
So it's like, it's not this. And so then you grow up like, that's not a big deal. It's just whatever. Or it's a tool to get something else or whatever.
That's what the world teaches for
exactly.
sure. Especially if you talk to women nowadays, they're like, use that. I'm like, for what?
Right.
Like, you want a Gucci bag? I don't get it, but I do get it too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a power now. And I'm like, it's not a superpower, man. It's something to treasure. Oh man, I wish I could go back. Oh, now that I'm married, I'm like, oh, I should have waited, but no one explained that. My parents did, but I looked at them. I'm like, dude, y'all have been divorced once. Like, we're a broken family. Like, how important is that? Yeah, actually, Like, my dad cheated on my mom. Like, really? Is it that important?
Yeah.
So it's hard to respect that, when you don't see that.
Yep.
So and as a teenager, you're just like wilding with hormones and like you don't know what to do. Like you don't even feel like you can go to anybody about it. Even your therapist who's like 80 years old who's like drooling over there. I'm like, what am I gonna say to you, bro? Like I'm embarrassed.
Therapist is killing me right now.
Man.
I just see like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons trying to coach you through stuff. It's crazy to my brain.
That's wild.
So I appreciate you setting the stage.
Yeah.
And I think that's helpful, especially for folks who are just like, there's sticker shock, like the OnlyFans.
I agree.
Like, whoa,
I agree.
But it's funny because I was watching some of your testimony with my daughter who's 15. And
awesome. You look too young to have a daughter that's 15 years old.
Talk nice to me.
Black don't crack.
That's right. Unless you smoke it, don't smoke it.
Oh, dang.
But what was cool was she asked me, she was like, how do people know her? And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, why was she so popular before she became a Christian? And I said, OnlyFans. And she said, how do people know about OnlyFans? And I love that. Like innocence.
Oh, it's so sweet.
That she
like,
had.
Hang on to that.
Yeah, but it was interesting to me because I thought about it though, and I said, well, that's interesting because I wouldn't have known who you were because I don't.
You're not on that side of the internet.
Right.
It's a completely different side.
Whole nother world, whole
yeah.
nother planet. So I'm curious, like, what's the pinky toe before you get to OnlyFans? Like how does it like, or is it just like, oh, I'm gonna do that immediately? Like, were there some steps? Was it like, I'm gonna put some pictures up online that are a little like
bikini photos on Instagram.
Okay.
And I was like a fitness chick, and I'm like, oh, I'm just doing this for fitness, like I look good. I go to the gym, like little tiny steps. And then like I had a boyfriend I was like sending nudes to, and I was like, oh, I'm comfortable with this. Like another doorway opened. And then I was like, I got so comfortable in that. Some random guy like messages me on Instagram and is like, this is right when COVID just hit, right? Like, or just about hit. And he's like, you would kill it on OnlyFans. I'm like, what is OnlyFans, bro? And at the time I was working for an orthopedics company. Like I'm doing like a real big girl job, not making like any money, feeling okay about it, but I'm trying to make more money. I'm trying to like escalate, but I've been in that job for like 2.5 years, not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Like they keep you where you're at. And he was like, you'd do great on OnlyFans. I was like, what's OnlyFans? And he's like, well, it's a site you can like be exclusive on with your fans. I'm like, I have no fans, bruh. Who are you talking about? Like, I have like 20K followers on Instagram and that's it. I didn't have any other platforms. And so he was just like, well, just start posting it, open it up like through my link, blah, blah, blah. Never used his link. But I was just like, because I didn't know if it was a scam or not.
Oh, yeah,
so I just like created my own little account, had no idea what to do on the platform, and just started like using my bikini photos to promote it. And then slowly I just got like crazy traction because of it. I had bright red hair. I was like one of the first bright red haired girls on OnlyFans.
Did you do that before OnlyFans? Like, was it okay?
I've had red hair for a very long
Now,
time.
what were you when you first jumped on OnlyFans? Are you just posting non-adult type of pictures?
Yes.
So just like
teaser
Okay.
content, like
Okay.
nothing crazy. But the amount I made in the first month was ridiculous.
from just like skin, just a little skin.
Like a little more than a little, but like
Okay.
obviously like showing some stuff, but it was not anything like rated R yet, you know?
Wow.
So I was like, maybe I do have fans.
And so so the first, like, how does it work? So, cause I'm
It's good that you don't know.
yeah. Like,
I don't even want to educate you on it,
well,
but
I'll put it like, not to promote it, right?
Absolutely
Not to
not.
promote it, but just for people to understand how it could become addictive or how it can, like the trap of it all, because we know it ended up being
it's a
bad.
huge trap. The money's the trap.
Okay.
You know, and so many, like OnlyFans has so many recruiters because they'll give you a referral percentage of whatever that model makes if you sign them up. So they have all these little recruiters out there. Like now it's what that guy was like a recruiter, like not hired on by OnlyFans, but was on OnlyFans and
Yeah.
knew how it worked and was like, hey, this girl could be big. Let me give her my referral code so I get 5% of what she makes.
Wow.
So that's kind of how it started spreading like crazily. And so I never referred one person to OnlyFans, not once. I just
Yeah.
didn't even care. I was like, I'm just doing my own thing and I
Yeah.
want to stay off of this, you know? But then I noticed that showing more skin got me more money. People started making more requests. And I was like, I'm like, you would pay that for that? I was like,
So people send you a message saying, if you do this, I'll pay this.
yup. You can say yes or no to it. You just can continue to like to DM
Is this
them
a
and stuff.
private message you send these
Private
people?
message,
So they'll
yes.
say, hey, if you send me this picture or this video, I'll pay you X amount of money.
Yup.
Do you, like, who are these? Are these like, I'm just wondering
Simps.
the typical character of, like, are these all types of people? Do you,
All types of people. It was mainly just men. I
Right.
hardly ever had any women unless they were like lesbian or something, but like that
certain
never
types
really
of men
happened.
are all like business professional, doctor, lawyer, husband?
All of them.
Wow.
All of them. I know that our addiction to porn in America is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And that's just in America. Like crazy. And it's gotten so much worse because of OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Like
now-
OnlyFans exploited it.
Yeah.
Like OnlyFans, their first year on made over $1 billion.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
What I see happening is funny. Boy, Satan is crafty. But
Yes, he is.
what I see happening is like everything gets decentralized. Like music, it's like you can
Yeah.
curate your own music now. You can curate. You don't have to like watch movies. You can make your own on Tubi or whatever.
Yeah.
You can just, it's like, oh, I don't want to celebrity. I don't want to fan over celebrities. I'll become one on TikTok. And now it's like, oh, I don't want to watch pornography. I want to create my own pornographic dream.
Oh, what a good way to put
And
it.
I think that's
literally
what-
it's just a fantasy.
Yeah.
So, and that girl you're talking to, you have a relationship with her online. You know,
Sheesh.
it's not like just a porn star you're watching on a screen and there it happens and it ends. It's like, oh, I'm building a relationship with this girl, but you're not. She could care less about you. I'm telling you that
that's
right.
crazy.
She doesn't give a fat F about you. She's like, give me that bag. You know what I'm saying? I've heard so many girls say this. And I was like that at one point too. I did not care at all. I was
Yeah.
like, you're paying
It's just
me,
a
man.
transaction.
Keep it coming.
Whatever
Like,
your name is, Nick,
No,
Jake,
literally.
whoever. I'll say
That's
your
it.
name. Just give me the
That's
check.
exactly it. And then you can create customized content like for them specifically, saying their name, doing whatever they want. You're a puppet. You're literally a pimped out puppet. And your pimps are your subscribers.
Woo. Woo.